Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH BaHashem, YAHAWASHI BaHashem, Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Akim, Wakwathiim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this found captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. That same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Slakia. So basically, what we're going to be talking about today is the the importance of warning wicked people, or giving the wickedness a chance to repent, giving the wicked the chance to correct themselves and to see where they're going off, so that they may have they will have had the opportunity to have repented, to have changed, to have corrected their evil, in order for the Lord to say, hey, I gave you the chance. I sent Brother Kawakab, I sent Brother Ariala or whatever to tell you not to do X, Y, and Z. But after they told you not to do it, you ignored them. You abused them. You sent them away. So as a result of that, you're gonna get the full judgment. And on top of that, you're gonna be destroyed. And they are not responsible for your they're not responsible for your what's it called, for you going off. All right, because it would have been, what was it? There's no beaten with few stripes. The relations of being retained by Niger's previous civilian and military administration. Luke chapter 12, verse 48, verse 47, and the verse 46. The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit, verse 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. All right. So basically, when you have more responsibilities, then that's when you're going to be required. You're gonna have more of a punishment on you for the more responsibilities that you had, in contrast to someone who didn't know, who didn't have much responsibilities, and as a result of that, they're getting punished for less. All right, but after being told, hey, you have all this stuff, you need to do this, or you have this, that, and third, or you just have to repent, and you willingly choose not to, and that's when the Lord is said, okay, well, there's nothing else, because either I might have given you the many gifts of prophecy, healing, breakdowns, and all this stuff, and you chose to keep on being a wicked ass demon. All right, as a result of that, you're going to suffer the consequences as a result of that. So these are the things where they not only do they have lots of things that they had the warning given from the prophets. It's by Yahweh, to the spirit and power of Yahweh that they chose to ignore. All right, so now this is where we're at right now, where you have so many Jakes that are just waiting to be destroyed by Yahweh Shai. All right, and there's no mercy. There's going to be no mercy for them. All right, but at the same time, there's something to remember. Let's actually start with this. Sirach chapter 9, verse 11. Envy not the glory of the sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. All right, so we see certain people like, well, not Will Smith, but damn, I cannot think of a so-called good black celebrity, but whatever. We'll just use an example like Will Smith. Will Smith, who got money, all this stuff like that, and you know, for the most part, people used to look up to him and say he's a great guy or whatever and whatnot. And you know, now that whole thing, basically that whole thing changed. All right, so that whole thing changed to now people are looking at him sideways. They're like, ew, look at this random Jake and all that stuff, and like, it's just like nobody gives a damn and stuff like that. But the main thing is that is the money and the things that he is able to do freely on his own, in contrast to because you can also see people like Diddy and what's his name, R. Kelly. All right, before, you know, they were able to do all these like crazy stuff that were even apparently some of these illegal stuff. Like, that goes to show, like, when you see these people able to go and do all these illegal things, especially Esau Edom, when you see that they're able to go do these illegal things, it goes to show just how much power that they have and they get away with. All right, because you know that whole Epstein Island thing, a whole bunch of people basically got away with that because they're not in trouble as other men. Let's get that in Psalms 73. Psalms 73 verse 3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So yeah, basically they don't have to deal with the same issues that we have to deal with. Okay, like if I went to go do something illegal, then I would be hunted down. All right. But if I went to go stealing, just went to go steal or something like that, then they would send as many cops as they needed to arrest me, a Jake. Whereas for a celebrity, all these different stuff, primarily Esau Edom, but sometimes Jake too. Whenever they do stuff like Drake, for example, with Drake basically getting accused of that whole A minor thing. All right, when he got accused of that, like literally everyone is bumping to that song, but nobody actually gives a damn to open up an investigation on him and stuff like that, simply because he is rich. And this, I think he said something so stupid that if I was actually doing that, and they would call it, I would have already gotten arrested for that. No, it's simply because you are Drake. It's simply because you want at the forefront, and everybody loves Drake. Crazy thing to say, but everyone recognize you as a celebrity, and nobody's gonna open up an investigation on you until after something happens where the elites get pissed off at you, like they did with Diddy and all these other ones. R. Kelly and such. All right, so all that crap. It's just like these are the double standards where they want to pick and choose. Okay, whoever is in their ranks, and that's when stuff is okay. And I will honestly never get over that. All right, I will never get over the fact that Drake is just able to go walk free, and Esau Edom and all that stuff like. That just goes to show that we live in a wicked society. All right, like if it wasn't clear before, it's definitely clear now. All right, continuing on, Matthew chapter 20 verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last, for many be called, but few chosen. And this is another thing where we are at the bottom. We are last. Okay, we are thriving, and we are at the bottom. We're the lowest of the low. We don't have anything. We're in poverty. All right. We are going to be first. We're going to be at the top when the kingdom of heaven comes. All right. This is what YAHAWAH has been setting up to flip things upside down, which I love to refer back to this precept.
The fact that they will be depositing their resources in the French treasury. That's why you have the CFA for West Africa and Central Africa. And there,
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. This is literally the flip upside down, the world being flipped upside down, where you have the princes that are working as servants, and then the servants are exalted on horses. All right, this is how the world is upside down. We need Yahawadah to return to flip things right side up. All right, for things to be in its proper working order. All right, you will never, and you Slaki, you have that's another thing I hate. Slaki, side note, but one thing I absolutely despise is how much faith Jake has for in Esau fixing things and making things right. You have to be so out of your mind, Slaki, out of your mind to actually believe that Esau is going to finally end segregation, finally end. As a matter of fact, I think I heard some stuff about segregation being brought back in America. All right, this is Esau showing you that he hates you, and like you still have Jake wanting to fight. Oh, I wanted segregation to happen. I want this. I want that. Blah blah blah. Like it's like they never learn. Jake never learns. All right, Slock. Jake just never learns. Esau keeps on saying, he literally keeps on blatantly saying that he hates you, and yet you still have these Jake. I saw this one video of this one Jake recording a bunch of Edomite devils, literally calling him the N-word and talking to him like trash, and then he was literally crying behind the camera, saying, "You can't say that, you can't do that, blah blah blah," acting like a little bitch. All right. Obviously he hates you. Why are you trying to make someone? In fact, that's just a general thing for me. I never understand if someone hates you, if someone does not like you, why are you trying to seek their approval? Why are you trying to make them love you when they hate you? Regardless of the reason why they hate you, that literally does not matter. But you're trying to seek approval and acceptance from someone that clearly does not like you, and I never understood that personally. All right, which call him like I accept that, but I grew up that way. All right, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like even more so outside of just that general mindset. Outside of that general mindset, you should already not be loving Esau Edom, but that goes to show that he has that coon mindset, and he basically loves has Stockholm syndrome, like some batshit crazy ex-girlfriend who's so what's the word addicted to her abusive boyfriend or something like that. All right, like he's just like that, which that's so weird. Like that I've never understood that. But, hey, the Lord gave these people up to a vile affection. They gave them strong delusion and stuff like that for these types of people to be destroyed. And it's just shit. Like I wish I had that. I wish I had that type of relationship in terms of like, you know, just how easy it is for a woman to be able to just have that, what's the word, dedication. In terms of dedication, not in terms of like actual abuse. Slakia, I guess that came out wrong. Obviously, me personally, well, just Israelites in general, we don't actually want to abuse anyone. All right. Well, I won't speak for everyone. I'll just speak for myself. I don't want to abuse anyone. I don't approve of that. All right. But I do want that type of relationship, the type of relationship in terms of a woman actually acts in the way that she's supposed to act, where she is dedicated and she does follow her man properly, her man being me, properly in that way. All right, with respect and, you know, dedication, just as I have the same dedication to YAHAWASHI, where I actively seek to please YAHAWASHI to the best of my abilities. All right, as well as I see I see. What's Slocky? I'm overcompensating. So Slocky, let me just continue on. Luke chapter 6, verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. All right. Basically, all these Jakes that are rich, that are Jakes and Edomites as well, that are rich, enjoying themselves now, they are number one. As we read in Matthew, they're number one right now, and we aren't rich. But their consolation, their richness now, that's a consolation. That's their secondary prize, because they're not going to be receiving the exact same thing in the kingdom. Okay, very soon. And as a matter of fact, not even just in the kingdom, but during Jacob's trouble as well. They're gonna have to go through it as well. They're gonna have to suffer. All right.
It's for good reason.
Slakia. Daniel chapter 12 verse 10.
For America,
Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. All right, so that's another thing where there's gonna be so much wicked going on and out about the earth, and
when they are saying no,
so many people are going to be doing so much wickedly, and when you try to correct them, you try to tell them, hey, don't do this, they don't care. All right, so this is why we're supposed to just give them the thing, give them the excuse, because everyone is going to hear. As a matter of fact, let me get that.
they have failed. African leaders have failed, and the population now see them
Everyone has to hear this word. All right.
as of the West and America that are
Mark 14:9. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, this also that she hath done shall be spoken of for a memorial of her. So when this gospel,
you have seen what military rule
Matthew chapter 26 verse 13, verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached through in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done. Wait, hold on.
We'll continue with our conversation on the growing anti-French sentiment in West Africa. To stay with us.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, so this is basically a prophecy where everyone has to know. All right, bear with me one moment. All right, Slacky, never mind. So basically, yes, when everyone is aware of the gospel, then that's when the end is going to come. Next, Proverbs chapter 15 verse 10, correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. All right, this is another understanding where someone who hates to be corrected and they don't want to listen. All right, next, Proverbs chapter 3 verse 11, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be wary of his correction. And peace people, and us in general, we can't be just hateful of the correction of the Lord. And finally, Proverbs chapter 22 verse 15, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. So with that, prayer system was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone of Bible, and Shalom.